Hello, dear student. How are you? I think all of you are well. Also, I am fine. So, welcome in our today's class. Before starting my class, I am introducing me. I am Khaled Mamun, lecturer accounting, Dhaka Mega City College, as well as subject teacher of finance, banking, and insurance, class 11 and 12 English version. So, from today's class, we learn how to determine the interest rate. Okay. So hopefully you are watching this video very carefully and attentively. So dear student, let's go in our next slide. You see a creative question in your screen. First of all, uh, of course, you need to know the concept and the reality of this question. So see your screen. You see, Mr. Amirul Islam got Taka 2 lakh for retirement allowance. He deposited the amount in the Padma Bank Limited for 5 years, and the Padma Bank Limited offered him Taka 3,70,000 after 5 years. On the other hand, Ruksha Bank Limited offered Taka 5 lakh for 8 years. Okay. So you see in this stain that Mr. Amirul Islam is a person, he got 2 lakh for his retirement, and he deposited this money in Padma Bank for 5 years, and after that the Padma Bank Limited offered him Taka 3,70,000 after 5 years. On the other hand, Ruksha Bank Limited offered him 5 lakh Taka for 8 years. Okay, I think you understand today's creative question that I explain it. I have explained it. So first question is what is time value of money. Second question is what is meant by Rule 72. Okay, and question number C is determine the rate of interest for Padma Bank Limited in the light of STEM. And D, which bank is more profitable for Mr. Amirul Islam? Explain it on the basis of interest rate. So before solving the creative question, question number C and D, we need to first solve question number A and B. So let's come to solve the question number A. What is time value of money? You know very well what is time value of money. Okay, see, when the value of money changes with the change of time is called the time value of money. What I said? When the value of money changes with the change of time is called time value of money. You know, today's 100 taka and after 5 years 100 taka is not the same. Okay, because of today's 100 taka will be changed after 5 years. So that is why I am saying that when the value of money changes, with the change of time, that means টাইমের কারণে যদি মানির ভ্যালুটা চেঞ্জ হয়ে যায়, that is called time value of money. So now our second question was that what is meant by rule 72. Okay, in question mark hobe, what is meant by rule 72? So you know, the rule 72 is a tool used to determine the period of time and rate of interest for doubling an investment quickly. What I said, it is a tool or which is used to determine the period of time and rate of interest. কি ডিটারমাইনের জন্য এটা ইউজ হয়? The period of time and interest rate. কখন ইউজ করব আমরা এই ফর্মুলাটা? ফর ডাবলিং অ্যান ইনভেস্টমেন্ট কুইকলি। যখন আমরা একটা ইনভেস্টমেন্ট কুইকলি ডাবল করতে চাই, লাইক 5 লাখ টাকা আমরা 10 লাখ করতে চাই ডাবল, অ্যাট দিস টাইম if we want to determine the period of time and rate of interest, then we will use Rule 72. That is why here I said Rule 72 is a tool used to determine the period of time and rate of interest for doubling an investment quickly. My dear student, look on your screen. So you have a question. You may have a question that, sir, what is the formula to determine the period of time? If we use Rule 72? Yes, I am saying that to determine the period of time, the formula to determine the period of time is that n equal to 72 by I. You know, I means interest rate. As well as you may have another question. Sir, what is the formula of rate of interest when we use Rule 72? Yes, I am saying that the formula to determine the rate of interest is I equal to 72 divided by n. You know, n equal to number of year. So I think you understood that the concept of Rule 72. Now, question is C. Okay. C. Determine the rate of interest for Padma Bank Limited in the light of STEAM. You know, in the STEAM, we have a present value. Here, present value is taka 2 lakh. And in Padma Bank will offer to Mr. Amirul Islam that this bank will give 3,70,000 taka after 5 years. So 3,70,000 taka after 5 years. That means this 3,70,000 taka is the future value. So here we got a two value. Present value is taka 2 lakh, and in case of Padma Bank, future value is taka 3,70,000, and number of year is 5. And number of year is 5. Okay. So let's go to determine the rate of interest of Padma Bank in the light of STEAM. Okay, there is student. You see, let's see. Okay, let's see, given that present value equal to 2 lakh, future value equal to 3,70,000 taka, and number of years is 5 years. In case of Padma Bank, which bank? In case of Padma Bank. So we need to write down the formula of future value. The future value here equal to PV first bracket 1 plus I to the power n. Okay, so my dear student, are you watching this video attentively? Yeah, right, thank you. Okay, so now here future value, we got the value from the STEAM that future value is taka 3,70,000. Okay, we'll input this value, and also we got the value of present value is taka 2 lakh from the STEAM. So then we'll input this value in this question, and 1 plus I. We know in the STEAM we have no rate of interest, but that's why we need to calculate the rate of interest. That means the value of I. And formula power to the power n, you know, n equal to 5 years. So in this formula we have got all value except I. We have got all values except I. So future value 3,70,000, present value 2 lakh, 1 plus I equal to there is no value, and n equal to 5. So let's go to calculate this way. So we need to change 1 plus I to the power 5 equal to 1.85. Here, how you got the 1.85? You know, 370 lakh divided by 2 lakh equal to value is 1.85. So now 1 plus I equal to 1.85. If we change the change our side like 5, then in right side 5, the 5 will be 1 divided by 5. Okay, so in right side 1.85 to the power 1 by 5. So now 1 plus I equal to 1.85 to the power 1 divided 5 equal to 0.2. If we calculate 1 divided 5, then we will get 0.2. So 1 plus I equal to 1.85 to the power 0.2. Then further 1 plus I equal to, if we power 1.85 to the power 0.2, the value will be 1.13. If you calculate the value, the power of 1.85, then we'll get the value is 1.13. That means 1.85 to the power 0.2 equal to 1.13. Then I then equal to 1 minus 1.3. You know, the left side I, here I was a positive sign. If we change the side of 1, then it will be 1 minus 1.3. Now I equal to, you know, 0.13, that means 13%. So by this way we will calculate the value of interest by using the future value formula. So I think you understood the answer of C, how to calculate the interest rate by using the future value formula. Okay, now the question is D. Here we see, which bank is more profitable for Mr. Amirul Islam? Explain it on the basis of interest rate. So now we need to compare between the two banks based on interest rate. But firstly, you know, we have to already have calculated the interest rate of both the bank. So now just we need to calculate the interest rate of Rupsha Bank. The interest rate of Rupsha Bank. Okay, so let's go. Here the you know, the present value was same like 2 lakh, and in case of Rupsha Bank the future value is like a 5 lakh. So let's go to solve the question D. Okay, dear student, see on your screen. Okay, D. Here you know, given that present value equal to 2 lakh, future value equal to 5 lakh, but number of years is 8 years. So we can solve it by using the future value formula. Future value equal to FB PV 1 plus I to the power n. So in case of Rupsha Bank, the future value is 5 lakh, the present value same as Padma Bank like 2 lakh, 1 plus I. Here n equal to 8 years. So same as that already calculated in C, 1 plus I to the power 8 equal to 2.5. You know how we got the value of 2.5? You know, 5 lakh divided by 2 lakh equal to 2.5. So now 1 plus I to the power 2.5 to the power 1.8 side change kore. Then 1 plus I equal to 2.5. If we divide 1 and 8, then we'll get the value 0.125. So 1 plus I to the power 1 plus I equal to 1.12. If we 2.5 here the value 1.12 has come by calculating the value 2.5 to the power 0.125. So 2.5 ke 0.125 দিয়ে যদি power করি, then we will get 1.12. Then I equal to 1 minus 1.12, and lastly you see the value of I equal to 12%. Okay, so in D the question was that which bank is profitable or suitable for Amirul Islam to invest his money. So here you see, in Padma Bank we got the interest rate is 13%, but in Rupsha Bank we got the interest rate is 12%. So as the interest rate is the interest rate of Padma Bank is higher the interest rate of Rupsha Bank, so very clearly we can say that the Padma Bank is more profitable for Mr. Amirul because its interest rate is higher than Rupsha Bank. Okay, so by this calculation we can draw a comment that whose bank is profitable for Mr. Amirul Islam, and we saw that here Padma Bank is more profitable Mr. Amirul Islam by comparing between the interest rate of two banks. Okay, dear student, I think all of you understood the today's creative question very clearly, and of course you will practice today's creative question in your home again and again. Then I think then you learn properly and how to take a decision from a creative question by solving mathematically. So dear students, so you see on your screen, time to say goodbye. Okay, so see you in next class. Till that, take care, be safe, and when if you think and also when the institution will be open, then of course you will come in your institution physically and enjoy your class and all things. Till that, take care. Thanks to all.